Pick up the tempo. Get ready. Hang on, folks. Here they come. They're looking for green. Blake brings them around. We go racing. Mike Blake into the lead. Roger Anderson in second. Adam Grimm into fourth spot. Your leader, Mike Blake. It's Mike Blake. Roger Anderson. Chris Jager running third, being challenged by Adam Grimm. Mike Blake continues to lead. Sam Stockton retires from this event. So if he's going to transfer, will have to be through the hooligan race, the B main. Mike Blake setting a torrid pace. Halfway, 4 in, 4 to go. Roger Anderson remains in second. Adam Grimm now in a battle for third, goes inside and into third. Great move. I watched him run his rookie year. Good driving. Mike Blake, Roger Anderson. Adam Grimm, Scott Hall. Coming around, 1 lap to go. Mike Blake looking good. Mike Blake continues to lead. Adam Grimm now into second. Adam Grimm. And he's gaining on Mike Blake. Don't know if there's enough time. We'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike Blake, Adam Grimm, Scott Hall. Roger Anderson got 4th and 5th. Phil Thomas collects 5th spot. A standout driver. Most of his career, Hank's been right at the top of the crop. Some guys have to learn, and Hank just had it. Here they come. We'll find out who's going to have it this race as we go green. Steve Anderson spurts into the lead. Coming in to complete lap number 1, your leader, Steve Anderson. Bob Dawson second now, gains ground on Anderson. Hurricane Hank into 4th. Wow. Hank Lauer up to 4th in 2 laps. Anderson leads, followed by Dawson. Bob Seelman, another legend in the sprint car profession, is 3rd, and Lauer now. Jeff Bloom into 5th. Hank Lauer. 1 at a time, he's doing it. Hurricane Hank. Now you know why they call him that. Hank Lauer in second. Steve Anderson still your leader. Halfway, 4 in, 4 to go. Hank looks to the high side of Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson, Hank Lauer. Now Hank takes over the lead. All the way from the back of the pack, Hank Lauer, Steve Anderson, Bob Dawson, Bob Seelman, and Jeff Bloom. Hank Lauer. Hank Lauer just flat out leaving second, third, and 4th. 1 lap to go for Hank Lauer, Steve Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, out of 4, pedal to the floor, your winner, Hank Lauer. Hang on for second. Dawson, I believe, over Anderson at the finish. Wow. Okay, Brad watches them. Here they come, pick up the pace. Green flies, and so do the drivers. Denny England into the lead, followed by Ryan Katz. Matt Jewell, the Iowa 16-year-old, in third. Top 5 will transfer. Denny England, Ryan Katz, Matt Jewell. England, Katz, and Jewell remain 1, 2, and 3. James Matthews in 0, running 4th. Oh my! Ryan Katz, your new leader. Ryan Katz, Denny England, Matt Jewell. So Ryan Katz leads, and Denny England, Matt Jewell, James Matthews, and Steve Van Note. To go. Ryan Katz. Ryan Katz, Denny England, Matt Jewell. Ryan Katz, Denny England, Matt Jewell, 1, 2, and 3. Steve Van Note, James Matthews. Well, Steve Turley, that was a good one, fast one, caution free. That's what we like to see. Fastest race cars around. They get the absolutely right. Fastest sprint cars in Northeast Indiana right here tonight. They get the 1-lap signal from Brad on the flag stand. Absolutely right, on the high-speed, big old half mile. Denny England right in front of Hank Lauer as they start. Here they come. Watch them around. We go green. Ron Kohler grabs the early lead. Ron Kohler comes around to a lead lap number 1. It's still Ron Kohler. Matt Jewell now into second. Ron Kohler, Matt Jewell, 1 and 2. Scott Hall running third. Ron Kohler, Matt Jewell, Scott Hall, Danny England. Danny England could have been playing possum. Hank Lauer now right behind England. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. You have a new leader, Matt Jewell. Matt Jewell, an 18-year leader, then 10, Ron Kohler. Jeff Bloom marching through traffic in the yellow 26. The birthday boy, Scott Hall, trying to take away second. Danny England and Hank Lauer coming like a house afire. Oh my! Matt Jewell, you saw plenty of sparks there. Ron Kohler, Scott Hall, Danny England and Hank Lauer gain ground on Jewell. It's still Matt Jewell continuing to lead. Matt Jewell, Ron Kohler, Scott Hall, Danny England, Hank Lauer. Mike Katz works in behind Hank Lauer. Matt Jewell leads Ron Kohler. Matt Jewell, Ron Kohler, Scott Hall again trying to make a bid. To the high side of Kohler goes Hall and backs off. "16 years old, all the way from Iowa, Matt Jewell, and he looks like he was born to race." The newest driving sensation in North America, 16 years old, Matt Jewell. And everybody else battling for second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. They get the halfway signal last time by. Matt Jewell continues to lead. Ron Kohler, Scott Hall, Denny England, and Hank Lauer. Matt Jewell into lap traffic, and he's handling that like a crafty veteran. Matt Jewell looks like he's been driving at least 10 to 15 years, the way he's handling high-pressure traffic. Matt Jewell with about a fourth of a straightaway lead over second place. Matt Jewell, almost a half a track lead now over Ron Kohler, Scott Hall, Denny England, and Hank Lauer, Mike Katz. Denny England now in a hurry. Into third is Denny England. Right back at him, Scott Hall. What a battle. Matt Jewell leads second. Ron Kohler third. Denny England. Then Scott Hall and Hank Lauer. Now they battle for second. Danny England. And look what happened to Matt Jewell. A tough break for Matt Jewell coming into lapped traffic. A slower car played a large part in the outcome of this event. Matt Jewell, I tell you what, I thought he had this one locked up, but Lady Luck had other plans. Danny England looking things over. Ron Kohler in front. Here we go. Ron Kohler, Denny England, Scott Hall, Hank Lauer, Mike Katz, Jeff Bloom on the march. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Denny England looks like he may make his move to the inside. Ron Kohler fighting for position, this time by 4 laps to go. Ron Kohler, Denny England, Scott Hall, Hank Lauer, Mike Katz. Again to the inside. Denny England. That's right, the door slammed again by Ron Kohler. 3 laps remain. Trying to get a run out of turn 2. Danny England. No can do. Ron Kohler driving a sensational race. Lap traffic, will it play a part? Ron Kohler. 1 lap to go. Ron Kohler, Denny England, Scott Hall, Hank Lauer, Mike Katz. Denny England, Ron Kohler, waging war on the big half mile. Here they come. Your winner's going to be Ron Kohler, then Denny England, Scott Hall, Hank Lauer, Mike Katz, Ryan Katz, Jeff Bloom. And Denny England congratulating Ron Kohler. There you saw, Steve, a class move by Denny England. He ran as hard as he could, didn't do anything dumb, and settled for second. The race was over. You know he was disappointed. What did he do? Pulled up alongside of Ron Kohler to congratulate him. Neat, huh?
Well, Denny Eng's that type of guy. That was one heck of a race by the PENNZOIL Outlaw Wings Sprints.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ron Kohler. Take out your lucky number program books and get ready.
6771. A box of pickles from Shankler's Fix Pickles. Compliments of number 77, Ron Huber Racing. 6334. A t-shirt from Legend Sport Bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, let's hear it for Ron Kohler. South Bend area.
Cole now side by side with Jason McCord. McCord on the outside, taking over 5th. Your new leader is Steve Birch, followed by Rocky Fisher. Problems for Tom Patterson. Sam Stocken hard into the water barrels on the backstretch, making contact with Tom Patterson's number 11. Hard impact for Sam Stocken, and the red flag comes out. Problems on the first lap for the PENNZOIL Outlaw Wing Sprints. Run for silver.
Driver's out of the car. He is on.
Your attention, please. Any drivers on the front side?